Hi, my name is Brian Ling, and I'll be doing my presentation on examples of hyperboles. Many of you may be wondering, what exactly is a hyperbole? Well, a hyperbole is an exaggerated statement not meant to be taken literally, such as the scene from 101 Dalmatians.
But I am just the same. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole elephant.
You see, this is a tiny dog, and this is a giant elephant. There is no way that such a tiny dog can eat such a humongous elephant, no matter how hungry it is. In this scene, the dog saying he can eat an elephant is a hyperbole in order to emphasize how hungry the dog feels that he is. Another example is shown in the movie Kung Fu Panda.
Was so deadly, in fact, that his enemies would go blind from overexposure to pure awesomeness. Was so deadly, in fact, that his enemies would go blind from.
In this part, Po is using his super awesome kung fu moves and saying that because of how awesome he is, the enemies are being blinded by his skills. However, this cannot happen in real life at all. No matter how awesome someone is, no one will ever be blinded by their awesomeness. So, this is an exaggeration in the form of a hyperbole in order to emphasize how awesome Po's kung fu moves actually are. They are so awesome that they make his enemies turn blind. Another example is shown in the movie Sandlot.
You're killing me, Smalls.
In this scene, Smalls is not actually killing his friend. His friend is just saying how annoying Smalls is to him. Because Smalls doesn't understand what he's talking about, he's getting very frustrated at having to keep explaining to Smalls what he's trying to say, so he ends up saying, "You're killing me," as in he's being very annoying. A fourth example can be shown in the movie Despicable Me.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. So fluffy. He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. So fluffy.
In this scene, Agnes is shown waving around her stuffed animal unicorn and saying that it's so fluffy that she's gonna die. However, no matter how fluffy any stuffed animal is, it will never make the child die. It just doesn't happen. So basically, this is a hyperbole in order to emphasize how fluffy it is and that it's so fluffy and it's extremely fluffy that Agnes feels that she could die for it. One last example can be shown in the movie Beauty and the Beast.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. Size of a barge. Size of a barge.
In this scene, Gaston is singing that he is as big as a barge. However, this is an average man, and this is a barge. There's no way any man can be as big as a barge, no matter how many eggs he eats. So thus, Gaston is not as big as a barge, but the hyperbole is trying to emphasize how big and buff Gaston actually is. In the book Jane Eyre, the quote says, "Now, uttered before a stranger, the accusation cut me to the heart. Dimly perceived that she was already obliterating hope from the new phase of existence which she destined me to enter." This is an example of a hyperbole because Jane was being accused and she felt very hurt. So when it says the accusation cut me to the heart, the accusation didn't actually cut her to the heart. It's just an exaggeration of how hurt she felt after being accused. One misexample of the use of hyperboles is this phrase. It says, "I'm so deprived of oxygen that I died." You see, this is not an exaggeration at all. If you are deprived of oxygen, you actually die. A hyperbole is an exaggeration. This is it's a literal fact.
created using Powtoon.